Do I really need this? Do you get paid only to realize 2 days later it's all gone? Do you want more money? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Matthew Michael, and today I'm going to tell you about how to make a budget in 2019. Alright, y'all, so here's something near and dear to my heart. Alright, as many of y'all know, y'all may not know, I'm in college. Those of us who take out loans get refunds each semester, which basically is like one big paycheck to use for the whole semester. And some of us, like, you don't live on campus, so you have to pay your own rent, you have to pay for your own food, you don't have the meal plan. Basically, you're going to have to learn how to budget to sustain yourself. I have a lot of friends, and it kills me to watch them, like, as soon as they get their refunds, you know, some of them get like $6,000-$7,000, and it has to last them half a year. They'll go buy a new TV. Oh, I've seen some of them try to buy cars with it, and they don't really think about like all the bills they have to pay. They don't think about paying for food. They don't think about paying rent, and it just scares me that a lot of people, they get this money, and as soon as they get it, it's gone. So this is something I feel that I want to get out to, especially the college community, younger kids, and even adults out there today. I believe that our economy can benefit from all of us knowing how to budget. So the first thing you want to do when you're creating a budget is figure out your monthly expenses. A good way to figure out your monthly expenses are to look at your bank account and see what payments are recurring every month. A lot of people are still paying for things like subscriptions they bought like years ago. They didn't even realize they're paying for it. So a good thing to do is, if you don't use those subscriptions, just cancel them. And a lot of these recurring payments that come every month are like Netflix, Apple Music, Hulu, all that good stuff. My advice to you is, if you don't really use it, you don't really need it, maybe you can hop on someone else's. Maybe you can buddy up with somebody. If you're running out of money fast and you don't know where it's going, or maybe even if you find that your balance is negative after you do everything I say, maybe this is probably where you want to take from first. So once you add all those things up and you find out how much you're paying each month, you want to go and you want to, if you have a job, also factor in how much you're making each month. Another thing, if you have more expenses you want to like account for monthly, it may not be the same every month, but you still want to account for it. You want to figure out about how much you spend a month on food, about how much you spend a month on rent, how much you spend on gas, electricity, all those things. And you want to take that amount, add it up. I have friends who still get money from their parents every week. So if that's where your money's coming from, you can put that on your income. It doesn't matter how you get it. Money is money. But a good way to, like, when it comes to a budget, you just have to know what you're getting and make the most of it. So if you're getting money from your parents and it's consistent, add that to your income. So after you find out how much your expenses are for each month and how much your income is for each month, you want to take it and find the difference. So what you would do is take your income and subtract your expenses for the month, and hopefully this should leave you with a positive number. If it doesn't, some things need to be adjusted because you're spending more money than you get, and pretty soon you'll probably end up living in a hole if you keep doing this. So that gotta change. If you take your income, subtract your expenses, and you're still getting, if you're getting zero, you're okay. Like, you're okay. You're not really going up in life, not yet, but with a few tweaks you can be doing something. So it's not the best position, but it's a good place to start. So if you're at zero, that's cool. Now, if this number is positive, you're doing good and you're probably saving money, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you end up buying something unnecessary every month. But it's good if this number is positive, you have money that you could potentially be saving and using your money to go make more money. I'll talk about that in one of my later videos, but right now we'll just focus on the budget. So for those of you who are spending more than you're making each month, you're going to want to change some habits. Like, if when you went and looked on your credit card statement or your bank statements and saw that, oh, you spent this much at a club and you do it on a regular, I'm not saying completely just stop having fun, but try to cut back and maybe buy less drinks when you're out, or try to eat before you go out so you don't really have room for as much, so you can spend less. Or maybe cut the amount of time you go out. Like if you go out every weekend, maybe go every other weekend. Maybe stay and read, or just relax and watch some movies or something on your off weekend. Save some money. And if your balance still isn't positive after this, you can take out some of those expenses, like your recurring payments. Like if you have Netflix, you can get rid of that. Apple Music, you can get rid of that. Just anything that you don't need, you can get rid of. A good question to ask is, when you're looking at your expenses, is, do I really need this? A good thing to ask is, do I really need this? And if the answer is no, go ahead, take it out. Maybe when you get to a point where you're in abundance, get it back, but it's not gonna hurt you to live without it. And you'll feel so much better when you look at your bank account and the number goes up. And after you got all that balanced out, write it out and figure out how much you're gonna spend on each category. And after you know what you're gonna spend on each category, don't spend above it. So if you say you're gonna spend $200 a month on food, maybe set aside $50 each week for food, and once you go over that, don't buy more food. So maybe you pack your lunch at the beginning of the month and you want to go, you're supposed to go out to some fancy restaurant with your friends. Be prepared for that, but make sure you don't go over. If you have it in your budget to spend $200 a month, that's $50 each week. Do not go over that. If you do everything I just said to do, you should end up with a positive balance. And at the end of each month, you should have money left over that you can throw in your savings, throw in the stock market for it to grow, save it up. The point is, you'll have money to save. You'll have money saved up for when you really need it. Like if your car breaks down, you'll have money. It's good to have money when you need it. So do all these things and you'll see your bank account grow in 2019. Do this the rest of your life. You'll see your bank account grow forever. Like let's why don't we play a game? Let's see who can save the most this year. Like people always go out and they buy things to impress people they don't even like. Like see how much you can save. Like you don't have to buy everything. I'll tell you what, y'all make a budget and let me know how positive y'all are. Or maybe that's too private, but hey, y'all try to make a budget and maybe you realize you should have a lot more money than you do. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing here, subscribe for more videos, and comment if you have any questions or anything about making a budget. I'm more than happy to help. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know if there's any other financial advice y'all want. I may not exactly know the answer, but I will definitely go and get it for you.